Hi my friends, welcome to Forever Yoga. I'm Susanna, this is Ellie and her ball, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So here's the deal. When life throws you a curveball, or if global and societal events of a profound nature are happening in real time, and they are happening in real time as I film this, it is normal to feel a sense of overwhelm, powerlessness, even guilt, and this can lead to inertia. So in this class today, we will shake and move, play ball, focus and breathe, and give ourselves a boost of warrior energy so we can take positive action. I recommend music to accompany this class, and so if you go below, you will see a link to my Spotify playlist that I put together, and you could play that simultaneously to doing the video, or you could simply put on your own favorite tunes that you like to kind of dance to, because we're going to shake it up in the beginning and then do a pretty strong warrior flow. So you won't need anything but your mat, maybe your dog and a ball, and I'll meet you back where we will begin shaking it up. See you in a minute. Hey my friends, let's get started by shaking it out. I've found that lately I cannot begin my yoga sessions in that quiet, grounding, meditative, seated position. No can do. I find that I have to get the energy to flow before I can find stillness. And that's understandable because there's a lot of heaviness going on in the whole planet right now, and it's hard to sit with it, so let's get it moving. Begin your pounding. Pound, pound, pound. So yeah, come on down hard on your feet. This is great for your bones. Vibrate your bones. I hope you have some music on and you're dancing. I'm dancing to the sounds of the birds. And shaking it out. Be okay with being free to move in random, happy ways. And gentle on what you need to be gentle on. If you've got knee issues, you're going to take it a little lower. If your shoulders are of concern, you'll move them slowly, but move them. Shaking the wrists. Shaking your fingers. And side to side. Step off one foot and onto the other and create a sense of imbalance to find balance. Shake from your hip joint. Move randomly, really nice to just allow your body to move in different ways. It's good for your brain. Okay, and now come to standing 2 feet. Bend and straighten your legs, knees, and then a weight on your right foot. Take your left foot and do the foot smush, the standing foot smush. So you're literally pressing down on your toes, trying to get contact with all different parts of your toes and the top of your foot on the mat with pressure. It's like a massage for your foot and your toes. Notice it also works mobility for ankles, knees, and hip. If you didn't reverse your direction, please do. And just play with smushing your foot. Great. Other side. And around and around. Reverse direction. Cool. And then come to a medium wide stance, root down, and then let us squat. So take your hips back, sit, and when you come up, squeeze your butt, pull your arms in, shoulder blades come together as well, and forward. So squat and squeeze. Sit and squeeze. You can breathe here, of course. Notice your breaths help you move. Good, and then let's take goddess pose. Wider stance outward with your feet, tailbone dropping, navel in, shoulders down, arms out. And let's do an empowering breath. Take a very deep breath in. And as you exhale, sink deep, 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 deep down, deep as you can go. Tuck your chin, roll up to standing. Again, sink. And round. And sit. And round. Pause at the top. And release. Let's move on to a warrior flow that's going to begin with a Kundalini Kriya meditation that is based on archer pose and breath of fire. Breath of fire is a forceful exhalation through your nose as you pull your navel to your spine. It's not appropriate if you just ate a big meal, had recent digestive or internal issues, or if you're pregnant. If any of those apply, you'll just want to do long, deep breaths instead. So step to the top of your mat with your feet hip width apart or so. Root down, tailbone drops, Tadasana mountain pose. And now take your left foot back, step it in an angle, but rotate your hips forward for warrior one. So feel comfortable. You might want to step out wide. Shoulders are relaxed. Bring both arms up and parallel right straight in front of you. And then make a fist and the thumbs up. So it's like a thumbs up situation here. And you're staring straight at your thumbs into your thumbnails. Now, like a bow and arrow, you're going to pull back like so. And when you get back, your hand touches your shoulder, your elbow is lifted. You're staring front and focused. We're going to pull back about 6 or 7 times and then hold. Ready? And here we go. Go. 1, 2, pull. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now rest your fist on your back shoulder, elbows lifted. Focus on the front thumbnail. Breath of fire for about 10 pumps. Focus. And pump. Deep breath in. Complete exhale. Good. Bring your arm back in front, hands to hips. Take that back leg up, and we're going to balance in crane pose in front of you. Focus here. Flex your front foot. Option to bring the both arms up. Balance. And now take it back. Step back. You'll be on the ball and toe of your back foot. Warrior one balancing lunge. Good. And from here, shoulders are dropped. Bring both arms in front. Then take them behind you and lean and be like an arrow. About to shoot right out your crown. From your heel to your crown. Feel your strength. And then release back up into warrior. And hands on hips, step the back foot up to meet the front foot. But now watch this little variation. Take this right leg, right foot, and step it behind your standing front foot. So now you've got your feet essentially in the wrong place. Root down in 2 feet here. Bring both arms up. Sun breaths with your feet in the wrong place. Feel the stretch. You can bend your knees if you need to a little bit and only come down as far as feels comfortable for you. Lots of stretching going along on your IT band, on the sciatic nerve. Good. Now come up halfway and fold. And then reach up and prayer hands to the heart and circle up. Forward bend again. Remember, your feet are in the wrong place. When you come down, you should be looking at a little bit of a V with your pinky toes or side to side. Come halfway up and down. all the way up. This is balancing. Engage your leg muscles and your glutes. Prayer hands to the heart, hands on hips. Step that out. Good, shake it out. Good. I'm gonna go to the other side of my mat to do that routine on the other side. Stepping your right foot back, planted at an angle, warrior one stance, and adjust for comfort. Very important for your hips. So make a little space for your hips, plant your foot at an angle that feels fine for your knee, and only sink down as deep as your knee allows. Okay, so listen here, and then bring both arms up parallel. You know what they say about listening to your body. Pay attention. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's the appropriate way for your bones, muscles, joints in this moment for you today. Okay, both arms are parallel. Make your thumbs up, shoulders are relaxed. Focus your gaze strongly. Feel strength and power in your focus, and relax the shoulders. Pull back, ready like a bow and arrow. Inhale, exhale, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the back elbow lifted as you take it back. And hold it there. Good. Lift the back elbow. Sink deeper into your warrior if you're comfortable with that. Energizing your leg muscles. Focus on your thumb. Breath of fire. Go for it. Now hold it. Feel your strength. Feel your power. Feel your focus. Good. And now release. Pivot your back foot, and then we're going to balance on the front foot. Bring the back leg forward into balancing crane pose. This is a variation. Hold and breathe. Bring both arms up. Now step back into a lunge. Step onto the ball and toe of your back foot. Find your balance. And then warrior one, balancing lunge. Take the arms behind you and lean forward like an arrow. So have a sense of the power of your trajectory right out your crown. From your heel to your crown, shoulders back, arms behind you like wings to propel you. Breathe. Propel you in the stillness though. Don't go anywhere. Hold and breathe. Good, and lift it back up. Warrior one, balancing lunge. Hands on hips, shoulders relaxed. Step up, and here's the fun variation for today. Take your foot and step it to the outside of the standing foot. Back foot goes around behind, and now your 2 feet are down, but they are backwards, right? Or they're in the opposite places they normally would be. This can be tricky for balance. Root down, feel your feet. And it's fine if your knees bend a little bit, and it's fine if you've got a separation between your feet. I can touch my pinkies, toes, but you may not be able to. That's totally okay. And now we'll go forward bends, lift up, rise down. Lift it up, inhale, exhale, hinge. Release, forward bend. Woo, feel the stretch. Say hi to your toes. You might even engage your toes and lift them up, pressing down on your big toe mound, pinky toe mounds, and lifting the toes energetically. Spread them and relax the toes. Navel in, rise up, reach up. Draw hands to the chest and sweep it out again. Inhale, exhale, hinge. Take your time. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, fold, root down to rise up. Inhale it and exhale it. Hands on hips, unstep, step out, and find Tadasana, 2 feet in the normal position. Hold here, find breath. Step out wide on your mat. Extend both arms out. 5-pointed star. Take your right foot, point it to the right. Take your left foot, angle it out. Bend your knee, warrior two. Breathe here. From here, we're going to cartwheel all the way over to a lunge and come down to the mat. Pivot your back foot as you come down, and then drop back knee to the floor. You can keep the knee up or down for this next thing. So we're going to twist. So root down in your foot and in your back foot, shoulders relaxed, both arms up. Turn and take your elbow outside the thigh, hands to a prayer. Palms press, top elbow up. You can keep the knee down or curl your toes and lift up into your prayer hand twist. Of course, other variations are fine. You could have your hand or fist on the mat. You could extend your arm up. So balancing prayer twist or grounded twist, whatever you like. Hold your twist and breathe. Take a breath in, look down. Frame your front foot with your two hands, and now pop back foot forward, forward, forward. Prepare to balance on that standing front leg by lifting your back leg up behind you. So you can keep your fingertips all on the floor and the knee kind of bent. First stage. Next stage, move into warrior three by lifting yourself up and finding a balance. And breathe. And release the foot back into the warrior position. Arms extend out, so get yourself back into warrior two. Take your right arm, wrap it around your waist, left palm up, peaceful warrior. Good, and from here, side angle bend, forearm to the thigh, shoulder back and down. And then extend the arm if that feels good. Any variation that you like, find your breath. Slowly come up, straightening the leg, both arms out. Pivot both feet forward, wide stance. Hands on hips, shoulders relaxed, wide leg forward bend, hinge forward to come down. Really soften the knees if you like, and do any fun variation you like here. You could bend your knees, maybe give your ankles a little squeeze, feels good. Maybe a little side to side movement here. You might want to angle your feet out a bit for that. You can give yourself a nice rounding squat and lift up. Excellent. Continuing on with our warrior flow, take your left foot pointed to the left, right foot angles. Bend the right knee. Feel your groundedness in warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe. Good. Now, a graceful cartwheel over. Pivot your back foot as you float down. Frame your front foot with your hands or your fingertips. Good. And then prepare to twist. Knee can stay up or you can drop down, low lunge to start, okay? Root down in your front foot and your back foot if you went to the low lunge. And then turn, elbow outside the thigh, hands to a prayer. Press up and press down, top elbow points up. And curl back toes, navel to spine, to attempt a high lunge twist, balancing here. So you can do this with low lunge. You can do this also with the hand grounded on a fist or even a block and the arm extended. So you're holding your twist and finding your breath. Breathe into your spine. Energize your whole spine with your breath as you twist it. Good. Now slowly look down. Both hands come down. Pop your back foot forward, forward. And then start playing with balancing on one leg. So you'll lift the back leg up. Hands or fingertips can certainly stay down. You could take one away, the other away. See how it would feel to engage your abs here. And now, arms can both lift if you'd like to attempt your warrior three. Any variation on a balancing pose here is perfect. Hold and breathe. To release, step back to your warrior two. And after that bouncing stick warrior three, find a peaceful warrior. Wrap your back arm around your waist, front palm up, and then arc it over. Peaceful warrior. On your next breath, forearm to thigh, top arm extends where you'd like it, side angle bend. Now inhale as you exhale, come on up, straightening the front leg, pivot both feet forward, shoulders are relaxed, extend your arms, 5-pointed star. Turn palms up and reach through the collarbones, really reach. Soften your left leg. The right leg is going to step over to meet your left, 2 feet together in Tadasana, mountain pose. Prayer hands come together and to the chest. Arms beside you. Let's transition now to our mats. Once you're down on your mat, let's transition to all fours, table position. Spread your fingers wide, knees line up with feet, knees line up with feet, knees line up with hands, spread fingers, and take your shoulders away from your ears. Now slide and glide a bit here. Slide and glide. And then hovering dog. Curl your toes and lift your knees 2 inches up off the floor and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower and stretch it back. Come back into a child or a puppy stretch with your arms on a slight angle out to the sides of your mat. Drop your head and relax. Breathe. So child, your butt is all the way to your heels, or puppy, your butt is up higher. Breathe. Good. Now, bringing your right wrist underneath your right shoulder, pivot your right knee and leg so it's at a right angle to your mat, and extend your left leg out to the side. So wrist, knee, and left foot are lined up, and hold here. Good. Now, option to lift the extended leg and balance. Good. Breathing. And then lift up, 2 knees together, hands, heel of your hands on your lower back, fingertips down your butt, shoulders relaxed. Send your hips a little bit forward, your sternum a little bit up, modified camel pose. Breathe. Good, and relax. Turn the other direction, table position. This time, slide and glide, but take your hands in a different position. So any random position, slide and glide. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. Putting pressure on the wrists and the hands in new ways. At the same time, moving through the hips. Go ahead and switch that again. So plant your hands down, any random position, slide and glide. Good, and now bring the hands underneath your face, palms face up. Look down at your palms, and you're going to do mini push-ups, palms face up on your knees. Ready? And do about 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And now, an empowering plank. Your choice. Knees, forearms, top of the push-up plank, any kind of plank you like. I think I'll do a forearm plank. So coming down to Sphinx forearm position, then lift up, knees or not, your choice. Hold any variation of a plank you like, and we'll hold it for about 20 seconds. Breathe. Feel your power, feel your strength. Adjust, make adjustments so this is appropriate for you and your body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees, and then again, do your version of a puppy or a child pose and relax. Stretch it out, but relax it. Cool. Alrighty, so now do that gate side plank variation on the other side. So wrist, knee, extend, shoulders, arm, and breathe. Option, lift the extended leg, balance. Good, and then reach it up and bring two knees together. Okay, let's do that modified camel pose again. This time, we're going to take the hips more forward, arms out in front, shoulders down, and then using the strength of your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads, lean back. Woo! There you go. And pull it up. Let's do that 3 times. So you'll lean back, hold it, and then squeeze up. Squeeze your butt. Feel the strength of your hips. And up. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Option, full camel. Option to just go back into modified camel, or reach back, maybe curl your toes, find your heels, send those hip bones forward, lift your sternum, and breathe. No need to drop your head back. It's not great for your neck. And release. Cool. Coming down onto your butt. Balancing on your sitting bones, straight spine, shoulders down. Lift up your legs. Keep them bent, arms out, palms up, upward facing boat. Empower. Hands to a prayer. Option, twisting side to side. And back to center, hold. Release your hands behind you for stability. Plant your feet on the floor. You all know inclined plank, upward plank. First we'll do tabletop, then we'll modify for upward plank if you want to. Root down in your feet, root down in your hands, lift up your hips. Breathe here, tabletop pose. Slowly release. Okay, if you would like to try inclined plank, straighten your legs, point your toes. The goal is to get your feet flat on your mat, and hands can either go forward or back, your choice. Whatever you like. Here you go. And if this posture doesn't work for you, do another tabletop pose, okay? Lift your hips, lift your chest, and try to create a straight line from your toes to your crown. And breathe. Gaze up at the sky. And release. Awesome. And let it go. So let's take our feet wider than hips. Relax from your hip joints to your knees to your feet. And windshield wiper knees slowly, side to side. And then finding your way onto your back. Once you're on your back, place your hands underneath the edge of your butt, palms face down, right by the lumbar spine. Feel it get grounded. Bring your knees into your chest and extend both legs to the ceiling. Hold here. Now we'll do circles with our legs. So slowly lower both legs, double leg lower, right down until you almost touch the mat. But then slide in, bend the knees, and then extend up. When you're up, take a pause, open in a straddle, flex your feet, and close. Let's do that 2 more times. Slow flow down, knees come in, extend to the sky, open in a straddle, flex. Inner thighs energize together. Last time, lower. 2 legs down towards the earth, but don't let them touch. Bring the knees in. Shoot them up wide. Open in a straddle. Bring them back in. Pause here. Find breath. Release your arms out. Lift your shoulders and your head up and bring your arms so that they're parallel to the floor, not too high, maybe 6 inches. Remember that breath of fire that we did earlier in Warrior? Do it now. Focus on your navel. Relax your shoulders. Pump. Go. Take a deeper breath in. And on your exhale, you can relax. Bend the knees and lower the head back to the earth. Good. Hands on top of knees. Do sacral circles round and round. Other direction. With knees bent, extend your arms out to the sides in the T position. Drop both bent knees to one direction. And adjust your shoulders in a double knee down twist. Find your breath here. Option to turn your head the opposite direction of your knees for the full twist. On your next breath, use your abs and your breath to bring your knees up. Plant your feet back on the mat. Adjust. Now pick the feet up. Knee down twist other way. Adjust your shoulders. Find your breath. Inhale, exhale, come back up to center and back. Okay, prepare for a final relaxation. So if there's anything else you'd like to do right now, a little stretch, whatever it might be, do it. And then I invite you to lie flat on your back or anything you need for comfort here underneath your knees, a pillow or under your head. Cover your eyes with something if that feels nice. And settle in for Shavasana. please begin to deepen your breath. Come back into your body and have awareness of your body, your breath. Perhaps deepen your breath a little bit. And then become aware of your environment and sounds. So you may hear some of the sounds I'm experiencing here. And you may have sounds in your room or wherever you are, so notice them. And then begin the movement, transition, start to stretch, and find your way, if you will, to a seated position. So we'll end with a short meditation, seated meditation in stillness and quiet. I mentioned at the beginning of this session that I'm unable to begin my yoga sessions these days in that place of stillness. Yet, after the movement, after the empowering prana burst, then I can relax and then I can sit. So, if you're ready, if you feel it, come to a comfortable seat. Nothing to do but perhaps close your eyes, tune into your breath, continue to be aware of whatever the environment is offering up for you. And if your thoughts are still busy, you might want to ask yourself to give a little space between the thoughts. So for the next 30 seconds to a minute, simply try to give space between your thoughts. Please begin to release from our mini meditation by opening your eyes. Bring your hands together, rub them. Bringing your hands to a prayer at your heart center. Please send out your best wishes for peace and healing to all beings who may be suffering. May all beings know peace and justice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, joining Ellie and I. If you're new and have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, but click the subscribe button as well. Below this video is a place you could add your email to my email list and we could connect. Also, let me know what you thought, especially if you played music as I recommended. If you added music to your workout today, I want to know how that went. So let me know. See you next time.